I'm Amy Aspinwall, and this is my husband, Jason, and we have 4 kids. We have Gabriel, Samuel, Harvey, and Abel. It was about 2016, and there was a particular week where fostering just kept coming up, and I had never considered foster care before. I approached Jason about it and asked, had he ever thought about that? And he said no, but we could do it. At the time, we had no other children, and we thought, we have spare bedrooms, we have spare money, we have spare time, and God's calling us to this, so how can we say no?
I think that our story and how we got into foster care was very much a product of there being a few families in our church at the time who were foster parents or had adopted children. And so through us sharing life with them in life group and things of that nature, we just were really made aware of what it was like being foster family and the need. And so it got us on board. I would love to see, something similar like that happen at Gulfgate, where through just doing life with each other, that people really catch on to this vision, see how important it is, and want to step in and make a change. If we really want longevity of foster families, which would be the goal, is to keep families feeling supported so that they can continue fostering, then it's important to be able to wrap our arms around them. In terms of supporting the system as a whole, there's a lot of trauma that goes into being a child that gets placed in care. And when we really think about putting your efforts into places that matter, there are statistics out there that say that 50% of the homeless population today spent time in foster care as children. 60% of sex trafficking victims also spent time in foster care as children. And then 75% of the prison population in the US also spent time in foster care. And so when we think about really having our efforts matter and placing our efforts in a place that's going to have longing systemic change, if we can really spread the love of Jesus and let Jesus change people's hearts from children in foster care, then we could potentially prevent a lot of those things down the line. People think that in order to get involved in foster care, you have to sign up to be a licensed foster family. There's actually a lot of ways that you can still be involved and help out. I remember our first official placement. It was probably midnight by the time we met, and the transporter just kind of handed me this little girl. And her car seat was not the right size for her and was kind of old to begin with. So the next morning I had to go to work, and Amy was left in our house, and she didn't have a car seat, so she couldn't go out and buy anything for the child. And so one of our members of our church volunteered to come, got our credit card, went out to the store and bought some essentials, bought us a new car seat for that. And so it's little things like that that you would never think about, that having someone that is willing to be there for you and support you through that, grab a few things for you is really important.
And then also I think just like support of just people that understand what your family is doing and understand the difficulties that come with bringing a new child into the home. People who will listen, who will pray with you, who will maybe give you a break with babysitting here and there, that kind of thing is very helpful as well.
In my mind, the vision that I really see is that it's not one person or one family doing everything, but it's every person doing one thing. Being able to use your unique giftings and your unique callings, you can do that in foster care. We have a clear command in Scripture in James chapter 1:27, where he says that pure and undefiled religion is this, that to visit orphans and widows in their affliction and to keep yourself unstained from the world. The people that are hurting, the people that have need, the people that are marginalized, those are the people that need to be helped. The people that can't help you back, right? Understanding that if you feel convicted, you feel like you've got so much that God has given you and you need a place to spread that love, then I think foster care is a great place to start. There's a big need, and really God is calling us as the church to step up and help people that have needs.